Hey everyone, I hope you are doing excellent and having a great day. So, we are looking at another matte oil control primer, and this one is E.L.F. matte oil control. It says just exactly what it is. All right, and it says this clay infused primer helps control excuse me, oil for a lasting mattified complexion. The smoothing yet lightweight formula helps blur the appearance of pores while combating excess oils with kaolin clay and tea tree. Directions: using your fingertips, massage a small amount of oil all over clean skin. To apply evenly, dot the product over forehead, cheeks, nose, and chin, then blend in and follow with foundation. All right. So, we're going to look at the product for just a moment. All right. So, this is what the product looks like. All right. And it says exactly the same thing on the bottle, the tube. And this is, just a minute here. It is 0.995 fluid ounces or 28 milliliters. So, for your information, all right. All right. So, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to apply these areas to my T-zone, and then um, I'll use my vitamins. I use Wet and Wild vitamins for my combination. This is what I use for my combination skin. I really, really like it. So first, I'm going to use this on my T-zone. All right, and I'm going to show you first what this looks like, what the product looks like. Okay, so this is the type of top it has, and okay, so it comes out like this, and it's got that same. Let me put the product on my finger. Okay, so it's got that same um, glue-like substance that I told you about before. So, well, we'll see. We'll see how it does. Okay, so I don't think I'll have to use more than this. So just a minute so I can show you um, how um, how it applies. All right, so this is vitamins. Okay, so I'm showing you this. This is the hydrating primer I use. So I just spray a little bit, just a minute, in the palm of my hand, like so. Whoops. And instead of spraying it on my face, I just a little bit to the sides of my face. Show you what I do. So I take a little bit on my fingers, which are wet, and then I just apply like so, and I don't put none on my T-zone. I only put it on my forehead. Okay. And I'm going to put just a little bit more so I can do the other side of my face. And then we'll get started on this wear test. So I'll see you in a minute. All right, everyone. So the next thing I'm applying is Wet n Wild Vitamins. And I love this primer. This is the hydrating primer I use. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start applying foundation. But before I do that, I just want to make sure that we did see application of so this is the product, all right, and it is it's kind of gooey. I showed you on the video. So I'm going to I put it in, both my fingers have it, all right, and first I'm going to apply on my chin, all right, and I'm going to show you the pores on my chin. And then I'm going to show you the pores on my nose to show you what it's covering. Just a minute. All right, so my chin is done, but I'm doing my nose now. So this is what the product that's on my finger. Now I'm going to apply it to the side of my nose. And we will get started with this wear test. Now, I can see immediately that my pores are closed. All right. We will get started with this wear test in just a moment. All right, so just a minute, and I'll start with application of the foundation, which is L'Oreal Infallible. All right, and this is in $3.95, which is rose pearl. All right. So just a minute while I get that going. All right, so I got my foundation on, and I'm using All Nighter to set because it just gives it extra. So I'm going to spray this. Oh, yeah, after I put my powder on. All right, so let me get my powder. And my powder is I have got several places of product. And my product is in lots of places because I'm constantly using it. So instead of putting things away, I have a lot of things out because I'm constantly using it. So if I put everything away, I'd be searching through drawers all the time. So that's why I don't do that. All right, here we go. I'm setting with UD All Nighter. All right. Okay. So just a minute. Okay. Now that I've done that, I'm going to quickly put my blush on, and let's see. Okay. So, this is Flawless Concealer Brush. Alright, I'm using it for blush. Alright, here we go. Just a minute. And alright, so this is showing you
it's kind of good
application of
the video. So I'm going
matte
to kind
oil
of put
control.
Both my fingers have it. Alright, and first I'm going to apply on my chin. Alright. And I'm going to show you the pores on my
Which
chin.
I need to do. I'll do that in a minute.
And then I'm going to show you the pores on my nose to show you what it's covering. Just a minute. Alright, so my chin is done, but I'm doing my nose now. So this is what the product that's on my finger. Now I'm going to apply it to the side of my nose. And we will get started with the swear test. Now, I can see immediately that my pores are closed. Alright. We will get started with the swear test in just a moment. So this is the product. Alright, and
just a minute.
It is.
Alright, just a minute.
And I love this primer.
Vitamins.
This is the hydrating primer I use. So I just spray a little bit, just a minute, in the palm of my hand like so. Whoops. And instead of spraying it on my face, I just a little bit to the sides of my face, and then I apply like so. So I'll show you what I do. So I take a little bit on my fingers, which are wet, and then I just apply like so, and I don't put none on my T-zone. I only put it on my forehead. Okay. And I'm going to put just a little bit more so I can do the other side of my face. And then we'll get started on the swear test. So I'll see you in a minute. Alright, everyone. So the next thing I'm applying is Wet n Wild vitamins.
Alright. Let me see this one.
Alright, everyone. Whoops, here we go.
Okay, so this is application of the product.
So the other side of my face is already done. So now it's just getting this side done. Alright, just a minute. Alright. Let's put a little bit more on. So I have some areas that I cover with a little bit more foundation. I don't use concealer. So I just don't use it. I use my foundation, as concealer, and just might have to fix something. Okay, there we go. Just a minute, I have just a little bit under here. Sometimes sponges, the tips, like that, they're a little bit big to get where I need them to go. You know, my vase isn't super big, so I have to, like, get them in areas. And all right. Okay, so this is what the wear test is today. Is you know, looking at this oil control primer and seeing if it's going to do what it's supposed to do. So, well, I'll get into that. I'll get into that here in just a minute. Okay, so this is how my face looks right now. I'm getting powder, all right, because I want everything set, and then I'm going to use setting spray, and then I'm going to put the rest of my, blush, highlight, and then we're going to get started with this wear test. Okay, so my powder is L'Oreal, okay, and I really, really like this powder. Everything sets on contact, and I like it so much. So I'm going to quickly powder, all right, and then I'm going to set. And we'll get started on this wear test. All right. So I just want you to know that this review and wear test is not about longevity. It's about whether or not this oil control product works. So that's what we're looking at. Just a minute. All right, so this is the blush we're using, and it is Color Icon Pinch Me Pink. All right, and this is the brush, E.L.F. Concealer brush. Sometimes I have to do what I have to do with brushes. Some of my brushes are, well, this is what it's for, and it's exactly what it's supposed to be. And other brushes are, this isn't what it's for at all, but it works. So that's exactly what I have to do sometimes, or have had to do. So, because, it's kind of like the shadow brush. I don't always have that, something that works for my face. All right, everyone. Whoops, here we go.
Oh,
Here we go.
All right. So I have all that on, and now what we are going to do is I'm going to spray one more time, and then we are going to start the wear test. All right. So let me spray one more time, and I probably don't even need to spray since I already did, but I'll go ahead and give it a once over. All right, so this is the goal of the wear test for today, is keeping an eye on my T-zone and seeing if this primer is going to come through. That's what it's about. So we're not wear testing foundation or any other product except this E.L.F. matte oil control primer to see if it truly does what it is supposed to do, which is it says that it you know, a lasting mattified complexion. This smoothing yet lightweight formula helps blur the appearance of pores while combating excess oils with kaolin clay and tea tree. So I did see it when I applied it. I did see that it did blur. It did close my pores. It did. So we will see what it does. And I don't want to forget to show you what my pores look like right now, both my chin and my nose, so you see, you know, um, what's going on with them. So I just want you to. All right. Excuse me. All right. Okay, so just a minute here. Okay, so I apologize that these are not bigger, but my pores right there, and they're longer than that. Um, just a minute. Let me pull up. All right. I thank you so much for your patience. You know, with waiting to show you things. So just a minute, and I will. Okay, so these are the pores on my chin. All right, and that's a little bit closer so you can see. Um, you know how they are. And then my nose. Just a minute, we're almost there. I showed you the pores on my chin, and you know, I got a really good photo of that, and I have several of my nose to show you. Um, you know, all right. Let me see. All right. Well, I tell you what. Um, I will show you my the pores on my nose when we are done, when we wrap up with this. So, all right, everyone. Um, all right. So, it is right now. It's late. It's 5:41. All right. But this is not going to be full 8 hours, so I will find those other photos, and you'll see them here in a bit. So I will see you here in a while. If this primer works, actually, if I'm going to keep checking it. If it works, it should take me until tonight. I'll just do that. It'll take me until late tonight, and then we'll wrap up then. If it doesn't, I will be here earlier to show you what's going on. Um, so that's what's going on is, does this work or not? So, all right, everyone, I will see you here in a bit. So, it's early evening, and I'll see you. I'll see you when I see you. So have a good one. Hey, everyone. So it is right now 10 o'clock. Okay, so I have a lot to talk to you about this product. So we started at about, I put on my foundation at 4, almost 5 o'clock. All right, and I've been taking pictures steadily since then. So this is what I'm going to show you all the photos starting from the first one to now. All right. So let's say we started the wear test about excuse me, 5:15. All right. So the first photo I did was at 6:30, 6:27. That was my chin. because the focus has been on my chin and this oil control product. Here's another one on my chin. Okay. Okay. This was 628. Okay. 628. All right. So my chin again. Okay. And then again. So, excuse me. This is 7:30. Okay. This one's at 9. All right. Okay, some heavy things here. So, I'm going to say all of the oil control products that I've tried up until now, within an hour or two after application, not only would my chin be tacky, but the foundation would be gone. That is not what is going on here. All right. So this photo was taken at 9. All right, which is really significant. Here's another photo at 9:51, which is almost 10. All right. This is 9:53. All right. Okay, and that's the last one I have. So what I'm saying is, my chin has felt tacky hours ago at 4 o'clock, or when we first put this primer on. It felt tacky. And it's felt tacky all night long. But my chin did not come through the foundation, and the foundation is still there. As I'm sitting here, the foundation is still on my chin, which is like 100% better than what it's been ever. The closest one, the closest primer that I've used that has worked even a little bit has been Wet n Wild. All right. And what it does is it mattifies my chin, but it hasn't lasted long, like about an hour or two. And then my chin, you know, is really tacky, and it's coming through the foundation. Or I have to heavily powder. I have to heavily powder. The entire review to keep that, you know, and it's not even an oil control wear test, it's a foundation wear test, or, you know, it's some other wear test, but I have to keep powdering my chin. I didn't powder my chin at all this time, not one time. I initially powdered with my L'Oreal True Match to set to set the foundation. But I didn't powder after that at all. Not at all. The foundation has not left my chin at all. So I'm going to take another photo So, um, I'm going to show you just a minute. Um, all right. So, um, okay. So, I'm going to show you all of these. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to show you all of today. Not the video so much because you've seen that. Okay, so this is where we started. All right. And this was at 6:30. Not quite 6:30, 6:27. And this is the last photo. Well, there's this one. All right. And then there's the one next to it. Okay. All right. So, looking at my chin right now, I'm looking to see, but I don't, it might be starting to just at the very top, but I don't think so. So, this is what I'm going to say about this oil control primer. This is the best one I've used ever. Excuse me, and I mean ever. I haven't used another one except for Wet and Wild, um, which does mattify. It mattifies my chin immediately, and this is the one I'm talking about. This mattifies my chin immediately. It just doesn't stay matte for a long time. This didn't mattify it, but it's like it was a barrier that even though it feels tacky, it didn't remove the foundation. Now I'm going to say this. All summer long, I did reviews. All summer long, I did reviews with Infallible. All right. And I was using this. Okay. And what I would do is I would put this, I would thicken, not thicken, but I would add a little bit more to my chin and use it like a buffer, if you will. It would still come through my chin. But you know what? What I did was, where other oil control primers were, if I was wear testing, I just let that happen because that would show me whether it worked or not. With this, since this was the only one I had that worked, even a little bit, I would just keep powdering if it was a wear test of a foundation, if it was a wear test of, blush or something else. I would just keep powdering my chin. Today, I put this on, didn't powder once, and yes, it's been tacky, but my foundation is here. So I have to say that this really did do something. It really did. And even though it's tacky, my foundation's intact on my chin. There's absolutely no redness coming through at all. So for as many hours as it's been on my chin, that's momentous. Momentous. So I have to say, there is something to this matte oil control primer. There really is. What I would like is for this to mattify like this does. It would be perfect. If this, okay, when you first put it on, mattified instantly and then stayed matte the entire time, it would be perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right. So, this last photo I took, it's 10:11 right now. The last photo that I took was at 9:53. So, not too far from now. And this is the way it looks. All right. So, even though my chin is tacky, and it is, I can feel it. And it's even more so now than it was when I, put the foundation on. My foundation is intact and my chin, the red is not coming through. So this foundation is doing something, not the foundation. This primer is doing something that no primer I've ever used has done. This primer, even though my chin is tacky, the foundation is still there. Most of the time, the oil just removes the foundation, and you can see the red. The red starts coming through. I've shut reviews down because of it. So, if it was an oil control primer I'm reviewing, I would shut the review down and say, well, my chin's coming through, so it's not working. With this, even though it's tacky, and while I don't like that, sometimes baby steps. So, even though it is a little bit tacky, the foundation is still there. I'm going to have to remove it from my chin. That's good. That's good. So now we just need to get to the other side of it's not tacky either. And I'm taking the foundation off my chin at the same time. I'm taking it off on the other parts of my face. So this is really momentous that my foundation is still on my chin. So we have hit, it's awesome. I really did think hours ago that I would be stopping this 1 or 2 hours in and saying, well, here we go. But no, it's after 10 o'clock at night and everything is still intact. So, people, I'm going to keep using this, all right, and we will see. We'll see how it goes. I'm really impressed. I'm really wow that my foundation is still on my chin and there's no red showing through. That's awesome. So, everyone, for right now, this is getting an A. Okay, an A product. The foundation is still on my chin, and we will get to the place where my chin is not tacky, and I'm wiping the foundation off with the rest of my face, and my chin is still matte. We will get there. We will get there. So, for right now, I'm using this. I might even mix. I might even try mixing a little bit of this for the mat in with this. I might try it. Um, a wear test and see, if the mat in this gets in this and if it helps it, to stay matte longer. So we'll see how that goes. All right, people, I have got product. Wait until you see the haul. I've got 3 different hauls. Just wait, you'll find out. And yes, it's really exciting. So, all right, everybody, I love you all. And I'm still really excited about this. It's just awesome. So, for all of you who've been there with every review up until now, where I had to say, well, we're done, and it came through. And tonight, we made it. We made it. We made it past 10 o'clock. We made it. We're actually here talking about my chin still has foundation. It's all intact. So that's awesome. It's excellent. All right. So I'm excited. So I can't wait for the next wear test. So, all right, everyone. I love all of you. And we're going places and doing things. And lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. So, have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow. And I will see all of you in my next video, everyone. So I can't wait for the next wear test. See how it goes. And I have another wear test coming up. I wanted to wait until October. I've got several foundations coming. None of them, well, maybe some of them would, but one in particular, I couldn't do it this summer because there's no way it would stay on. It would just run right off my face. So that would have to wait. So I decided to wait until October to wear test that because it's not like infallible. So, all right, everyone. I've got lots and lots of heavies coming, so you'll find out. All right. Have a good night and have a good day tomorrow. And thank you for being my subs. I appreciate it. And lurkers, you're subscribing. You know you want to and join our happy fam. All right, everyone. I will see all of you later. Have a good day. Have a good night. I said it 3 times now, but I'm so excited. Okay. I will see you guys in my next video.